Hey, what's up guys, my name is MBS coming at you with another video today. This is a YouTube banner tutorial, so we're going to be doing on this Photoshop CS6. I'm pretty sure this would work on CS5, I think it's only the 3D mode is different. So first thing you're going to do is go into File and New, and then you can name whatever you want, say banner, and then the width is going to be 2560, and the height is going to be 1440, and the background content has to be on transparent, and it has to be on pixels still. Now just press OK, and here's going to be our banner. So now you're going to go into File, Place, and then place this picture I found on the internet, and I'll leave the link in the description. So place it wherever you want and press enter. So this is basically going to be how your banner is going to be shown. So this is the desktop, this whole thing, tablet, this, and desktop, minimum, and mobile over here. So we don't really need that right now. So we're going to get the rectangle tool and cut out the top part over here. Only the top part. If it goes a big pixel down, I'm not sure what will happen, but I suggest doing it right. Oops. And if you do a mistake, you can just easily delete layer and yes, and try again. Okay, when you're done with this, you can just go ahead and delete the channel art template. Yeah, after you're done with that, you have to pick an image over here. So go to File, Place, and let's say I want to put green cubes, and I'll leave the link in the description for this as well. So press the tick, and if it ends up over here, just drag it to the bottom and it'll be like this. If you go to the arrow tool, you can just basically drag it wherever you want. So let's say I want to do it around here. Okay, this looks nice. Okay, now we're gonna go up to the text. So we're gonna put the PT to 300 because you're gonna want to see it. That's nice. The font I'm using is Monoshark. You can find that from dafont.com. Leave the link in the description. So just write the channel name, let's say MBS, and press enter. So press tick, and now you can just play around with this. Let's say put the color to, let's say, white. Okay, and then this is where the fun stuff happens. You can right click the layers over here. Now find where you wrote that, MBS, right click, blending options. This is where it's really fun. You can play around to see what makes it better. First, you can go into bevel of interest and kind of play around to make a nice texture. Let's say 501 is pretty good, and it's your choice. Nice little texture here. Let's say, yeah, looks nice, kind of gives you a 3D, but let's just keep it somewhere around 2 or something. Then a soften, you can put as much as you want. Okay, but you can just play around. Okay, now let's go into inner shadow, where you can kind of give it a little shadow. Let's put 100% distance, how much ever you want, and you put the check a bit, make it look a bit nice. Let's say so, see up at least. Now let's go into inner glow, which gives a nice little texture. Okay, go into noise as well. Now play around with this, see what happens, see what doesn't happen. Size gives a little light green. Let's say here. Let's go into color overlay here. These are my favorite. Now you can, if you put it to red, you can kind of go a bit and gives it a nice texture. You can pick any color you want over here. Okay, now let's go into gradient overlay. Let's put the color to red again and put it a bit up. You can mess around if it gets a lot of it. So let's say here's nice, and now the outer glow, which you can give it a nice texture at the outside, get a nice cartoony look. Now the drop shadow. Here is my favorite. You can put the distance as much as you want. Let's just put this. I like to put the distance 0, spread to 100, and the size as much as you want. Nice cartoony look, and press enter. after you're done with that, you can get the text and write basically anything you want, do the same thing. It's not the best, but let's say you want to put your like Twitter over here, so you put file place, so make sure you find the PNG so you can put the Twitter icon. PNG is basically like, it's kind of like a cropped out picture, but you don't need to crop it yourself. Up like that, corner, and put it. Be careful when you do it. Yeah, he looks good, and let's just press the tick. Okay, well, on the Twitter bit icon, you can right click and do whatever you want to it. Okay, let's go into inner shadow, something like that. Color overlay. Let's say this looks nice. Gradient overlay. Put it at least to the bottom over here. And drop shadow, outer glow. Let's put it all the way up. And the drop shadow, you can put capacity to 100, distance to 0, spread to 100, and size as much as you want. Enter. And you can basically put a text, do whatever you want to it. Let's just write my Twitter over here, and we'll put the PT down to 72, and write down at, we can't do that. I'm not sure if you can do any numbers with this font, but let's just write my Twitter. Musin Bulut the King. After you're done with that, you can do whatever you want, exactly what you did before, and here we are. So basically, it's not the best. You can play around, put images, whatever you want to it, but I kind of like it here. Oh, and just one more thing. At the bottom with the green cubes, you can right click and blending options for this as well. Let's just give it, let's say, an inner glow. I'll play around with it. I'm not sure if it'll actually work because you'll get the top of it. Experiment with anything you want. Oh, this works. Okay, put it somewhere here. I'm gonna give this a, let's put the color to green. Okay, opacity a bit off. Okay, that looks nice. And let's go to the outer glow. I don't think this will really affect anything, but yeah, see what's best, play around, see what you like, see what you don't like, and that's basically it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want, and basically, but it's like, yeah, if you actually want to upload it to it, you got to go on file, save as, and it's saved as a PNG. So you got to find the PNG file. Here we are, and then press, you just save it to the desktop and say save. Okay, and that's basically it. You can see it's saving over here, 88%, 99 up there as well. Okay, so basically it. Please like, share, subscribe. Okay guys, see you guys next time.